guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the sunny side of North Carolina, the rather hot side of North Carolina. When it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I already have my AC on. If you're following me in Florida, you know what that's like. So anyways, it's super early and we went to bed way too late. Michaela came in pretty upset last night because I believe her rental, which is this Jeep I showed you in the last video, she's coming home at 10:30 at night and down some really curvy back roads. North Carolina is very hilly, very curvy. Anyways, she's decided since her wreck that she only wants to take back roads and she has not, you know, braved out to the interstate again yet. And the interstate is kind of like, it used to be so quiet here. And now there's just so much traffic. I don't know if the north has moved. Not sure what is going on, but the traffic has got ridiculous. So anyways, she takes back roads now, and she didn't have any lights in this thing. Thank goodness her mind did kick in. I'm proud of her, and she just had to, like, you know, usually you just like tap forward or tap this way and your brights come on. They wouldn't even do that. She had to literally like hold the thing back so her bright lights would stay on so she could drive home last night. She said people were like flashing her, telling her bright lights was on, but she didn't know what else to do. And then, you know me, guys, I think, let me go out here at 12 o'clock at night and let me see if this child, like, just didn't press something in right. No, the lights are really broke. They won't even turn on, or I don't know what is going on. You know, ever since we got this Jeep, the radio didn't work. Now the lights, but today we're turning it in anyways. So that is good, but we stayed up too late. And I'm a bit tired already jumping up at 8 this morning. So, but Michaela's already left me because she wasn't going to be late, which I'm proud of her. Because you know I'm going to be late. So she's ran up here to get her oil changed, and I told her to let them check the fluids and all that. So let's go pick this kid up and see what they say about her car. Alright, so I'm here to pick her up. She's already calling me. So that your tires are that bad?
Yeah, because he wants to replace all four, and it's $700 if he replaces all four. Because if you come here and come look at it, I want to show you what he's talking about.
Okay, I got to park my car. You got to hold on. But are you going to do the oil change?
He said I will still come back for the oil change today. He'll change it for me still. But he was like, he can change the tires for me today too. But he was like, to save you some money, so you get all four of them done for free, he would take it back to the dealership, because he's like, he should be a licensed dealer, and I did not pass inspection if he sold that.
All right, so that's what we're going to do?
But I want to show you, if you just want to get out real fast, I just want to show you what's wrong with it. You see how it's cracking?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He was like, you could go down the road and blow up any minute, or like, it can blow off. And all over.
See, this is why I told you not to drive it yesterday. No way.
Like, it's even right here on this one.
Yep, I see it.
And he was like, you honestly, even though these are 2022, he was like, you still need all four of them.
See, I told you that yesterday, so that's why I didn't want you to drive it an hour and a half.
Yeah, because he came out here and looked at it. Like, all of them are like that.
If he's a licensed dealer, I told you, he shouldn't show it.
If he's a licensed dealer, he shouldn't not let you take it off the lot like that.
I'd go tell him
He's
that.
Like, because that, and look at this one. This one's, he's like, it's not even passing inspection at this point.
Okay, we're going to go tell him that?
Yeah.
Nathan had called me last night because he saw Michaela coming in on the Ring app, and he's saying she looked frustrated. He's like, I don't understand, why does she just not drive her new car that y'all bought? And I was like, no. I was like, because for one, her tires and stuff I knew needed to be checked before she drives like an hour and 15 minutes to work. And I was like, no. I was like, because I want her car checked over before she drives it. And she had her rental, so I really wasn't worried about it. And thank God I did. And I trusted my gut to not let her drive that and have it checked over. If her tires, he's like, those tires could go at any minute. Which I had figured that. I figured there was a problem with those tires because the back ones say 2018. So we're going to see. I doubt that they're going to let her. I mean, she signed a thing yesterday saying as is. So we'll see. I'm going to let her learn how the world kind of works and see if she can manage this without Mama Bear stepping in, or see if she can go up there and possibly have this conversation without me. Hopefully, because I'm sure they're going to try to run all over her and her young, but here we go, guys.
Or should I go in there and say?
I think you should go in there and tell him exactly what you did. You just took it up to say the shop's name, and that he just told you should have never even sold that thing off the lot like that. Them tires are bad.
I think you'll be more firm than me.
Nope, I think you got this.
Please.
Okay, Dad. I was just telling him how proud I was that you go in there and do it.
Please.
Oh my gosh. So, guys, I did go in there. And the gentleman straight off that had started with her about the car did ask me, and I was just telling him Mighty Key said that she should have never,
What did he say?
I told him that, you know, Mighty Key said that you should have never drove it off the lot. He should have never sold it like that. And he's like, I've looked at those tires. And I was like, well, sir, I was like, honestly, you can see the cracking in it. He's not making that up, that they're dry rotted. And then the woman that sold us the car yesterday spoke up. She goes, how much did you take off that car, Jim? And he was like, quite a bit. So I gave her the numbers. I was like, you were at 9.7, you came down to 8.2. That is what you guys said, but that doesn't defeat the purpose.
That's what the guy at the dealership said. He's like, no matter how low he sold the car for, if he's still even a licensed dealership, he still should be able to change those tires. No matter if you asked $5 grand for that car, it's on his lot. He is a licensed dealership. He should change your tires for free.
Right, and so
that's what the guy at the thing was saying.
Yeah, and so I've learned to do that calmly until you push Michelle too far, but I was just calm with them. I was like, listen, you came down to 8.2 on the car, but that's still not a reason that you sold her the car with tires that he says shouldn't even be really on the road. So he said he is going to have somebody look at them, but honestly I need to go back in there because he can't wait all day and keep this car and you still not get an oil changed and you taken care of the way I need you to.
Because they close at 6.
Right, but you could go back and they'd be full like they were yesterday for an oil change. So it's kind of like,
I'll just have to call him and just tell him like, hey, I'm having to leave the car here at the dealership for a little bit. If I bring it back later today, can you just squeeze me in? Since I had an appointment earlier at 9 o'clock.
Maybe. So guys, stay tuned for the end of this video to see what we're going to do.
Do you want to just drive me back up there?
But currently we're going to go, to Plato's and stuff. We got to drop off clothing. We got to turn this rental in that I'm in. Yeah, we just got some errands to do. And tomorrow I leave out. So this has got to be taken care of today. It's all right. We made it to Plato's and we took our things in. I forgot to even show y'all because I pulled in and Michaela over here is like already got 20 things going. She's calling Enterprise and I see a lady in front of us that is unloading an SUV. And if you guys sell at Plato's, you know what I mean. This lady had like a buggy, like a kid's wagon with totes inside of it. I was like, no, I'm beating her in, Michaela. Get your stuff and let's go. Like I jerked that trunk open and was because she checked in behind us and they told me it'd be like 30 minutes. Whenever she checked in, they said, oh, it'll be like 2 hours. I didn't have 2 hours to wait, so Michaela was laughing at me. I didn't even give her time.
I didn't even get time to do a TikTok. She's like, go. She left the keys in the freaking Jeep. Gets out. The car's lucky leaks got turned off at least, but she didn't lock any doors. She left the Jeep key. Lucky we had a car when we come back, so we didn't roll off with our car.
I did do that.
I was like, what the world?
Y'all roll with me. It's an adventure, okay? And trust me, see, if you need something done, I am your girl. We would do it now and fast. I did, okay? Because it's a push start like my car. And I just, my keys always stay in here. So all I do is unlock it and I did. I left the keys.
Well, I wasn't doing all that trouble for a rental car, but she literally left the keys in the car.
So we come out, Michaela goes, you have my keys, right? And I was like, no. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did drive. What'd I do with them? I was like, they're laying in the car.
She just gets out.
I'm gonna take the key this time, okay, Michaela? I'm taking the key. Let's go make a boy handsome, okay? Christian. You're gonna be handsome when we're done. So what do you think? That looks so much more handsome. Your ears are done. It's not itchy either. And we had to buy some charity. What did we buy, Christian?
Sour Skittles.
Sour
Tony,
Skittles.
He's gotta wait. He's gonna feel so sick.
Yeah.
He hasn't had any food.
Need to wait till after breakfast. But you look very handsome, buddy.
Yeah.
They take the free people? Wow. Good little bit they took from you. They took your sandals at least. Okay. What is it?
Psych.
Yeah, psych. Psych. Oh. They actually took your Temu offers?
And my sandals.
Hey,
They
nice.
took those 3 different color Temu rompers and those sandals.
But didn't take free people.
But didn't take any of my free people stuff.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
But okay, hey, they bought a lot of your stuff though.
18 items for $46.
Yeah, they bought a lot of mine, like random. Like they bought 4 random pieces of mine, so I was good with that. You know, call Michaela out. She had me at Target because the new Squishmallows that came out. She found him. Are you sure you want him to be in the back?
He's fine.
He is beautiful. But you ready to go, Christian?
I need food.
Okay. So we've ended up getting haircuts. Plato's is done. They only bought 4 of my things for $9. but it's okay because it was the most randomest stuff, like random t-shirts and stuff, which, okay, that's fine with me. So, but it doesn't help me trying to get rid of stuff. I could not honestly believe they didn't take my jeans. Like, all my jeans are name brand, but just must not need that stuff in this area. So I might try our other area, but I don't know if that's gonna be in today's vlog because we are kind of running out of time. We made it home. Change of plans. We are now home, and we have decided that we are gonna switch the cars. So that's what we're gonna do first. And we're gonna take Michaela's rental and get it dropped off. Ooh, my car, that drink.
Go back and get my car.
That drink's leaking. So, yeah, we're gonna go and drop her rental off, and then we're gonna go and get her car and try to get that squared away. And I gotta go. I'm sticky now. Here she is pulling in.
So when we come back later,
You're gonna see if you can go ahead and pay for it?
Go ahead and pay for it now. I don't know how much it is.
Okay.
Go ahead, and then if we are late later, I can just ask him, hey, can you leave my car key somewhere? Because they close at 6. I don't know how late.
Oh, he can always leave them on the floorboard.
Yeah, and I'll just come back and
But
get
I don't
it.
plan on being past 6, so I wouldn't even worry about that. We're gonna be back.
I'll just let him know just in case.
Okay, so you're going in for tires.
Tires and oil change.
Okay, he needs to check all your fluids.
I
as
did
part of
tell
that.
him about that, so but I'll
Okay.
refresh in his mind again.
Okay, and then tell him that the tire light is on. You don't know if that's a sensor or what. He needs to call and tell you, or if it's going to cost more money to fix that.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, so of course we're back at Mikey, or whatever the name of this place is, to drop her car off, because guess what? He called me while we were at Plato's and said that he's not gonna cover the tires, which I pretty much figured that was a waste of time anyways, but Michaela wanted me to see that through, so we saw that through. I mean, I guess it never hurts to ask. Truly, I think he should have replaced the tires, but he was like, I did have somebody come, and their maintenance guy or something, and look at it, which who knows if that's even true. He was willing to put on the lot like that. And he was like, and the tires where you see the cracking could have just been where somebody run it on low pressure of tires. Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, that is done to them. And then he was like, so the tires passed inspection, so sorry, the tires are expensive, I'm not going to replace them. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, so it should be safe to drive. He's like, and I was like, well, you know, the tires say 2018 on the back. They're over 5, you know, they're 5 years old. You know, at that point, they should be changed no matter what. And he's like, yes, I do agree on that, but it's still fine to drive. And, you know, so there's just no point in getting angry at that point. It's just, that's what it was. He chose to be crooked on that, and I'm just not going to rise to the level to get angry about it. So, it is what it is. But I had told her when she bought that car, she was possibly going to have to put tires on it. She needed to keep that in the back of her mind. So, she's about to go fork out, like, between, I think, her tires and her oil change. I think she said it's going to be like $700, and truly, she should just thank God. She had a really good paycheck. She made a lot of good tips last week. And pretty much her paycheck and stuff's going to that, and plus the extra she put with her car. But that's just what it is when you buy a new car. So I'd rather them be done like this. And so next week when I'm gone, I know that she's safe. Because the guy here at Mikey has told her he wouldn't even drive, like, whatsoever on the tires. So that could be a sales gimmick thing too. But I am looking at them. I kind of know. And so either way, she's getting tires, and we are going to go eat lunch with my mom, and maybe in here I'll get some of the things I need taken care of. I do plan on later to show you a review of this car, because that is what I wanted to do for this vlog. So when we get back home, you probably will not see me till then, we will show you the reveal on the car, and you'll get to see what she chose. Alright guys, 1, 2, 3, if you didn't already know. This is what she chose. She chose the Hyundai Veloster. Veloster. I'm so bad at that. See what the inside. Oh, this thing looks like.
For you.
Oh, that's okay.
There's a penny on heads.
Oh,
Good
that's luck. I mean, it's super clean, Michaela. It really is.
The back seats are clean. I mean, the 2 front seats have a little worn, but nothing too
nothing
bad.
bad. I mean, it's a really good looking car. I think you better
I want
steering
wheel cover. There's a few things I want to get.
But the floor mats still look good. Like, it looks like, I mean, look at this. This is nice. This just needs to be cleaned a little bit, but it's a good looking car.
Automatic.
Oh, your trunk? Do you have a spare tire?
No.
Well, of course you don't.
But I got tools to change one.
Yeah, and it looks like a jumper cable. That's a jumper box.
Is it?
Yeah, I wouldn't take that out.
Protector thing back here.
No, it's not electric. It's gas.
Well, it opens up electric.
Car is super nice.
Super cute, ain't it?
I like it.
But I'm not. It's just like my Fiat.
Yeah. I like it.
She runs like a turbo, like you can hear it.
I hear.
Like when it's going.
Oh, okay.
Like it tries to switch gears, like you can hear it.
Okay.
But of course it's not going to because I drive an automatic.
Right.
I don't drive it in manual.
That's the weirdest thing I ever saw.
Having like a manual.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I would never drive an automatic like a manual. Never.
Oh, this is nice.
Super cute. That's going to be it for this vlog, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with us as the storm comes rolling in. We're going to call it a night because, as I said, tomorrow Christian and I are getting up super early and heading out. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, and I'll see you in the next. Bye guys.